Cyber Online.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's project, I'll show you how to build a simple DIY spot welding machine using simple, affordable components that you can easily find. First, you'll need 10 electrolytic capacitors, each rated at 4,700 microfarads for 700F and 25 volts. These capacitors will be connected parallel to store the energy needed for the spot welding pulse.
Welcome everyone, come gather around, where inspiration and ideas are found. Every project starts with a dream, working together as one great team. Simple tips that make life easier, creative minds growing stronger each year. From beginner steps to expert ways, let's build something new today. Pick up your tools, let your ideas fly. There's no limit when you give it a try. One small step can lead the way to something better every day. Max Cyber, let's create. Build your future, don't hesitate. Ideas, tips, and DIY. Reach for dreams that touch the sky. Every challenge, every goal, learning together makes us whole. Max Cyber, come along, creating greatness, singing the songs. Need a clever trick or a helping hand? We'll guide you through so you understand. Fix it, build it, make it new. There's always something you can.
I use a push button for the safety of the power supply. It allows me to cut off the power supply at any time.
Technology, crafts, and creative fun. Every project has just begun. Learning never has to end. Every viewer is our friend. Turn your vision into reality.
I use a 12-volt light bulb to automatically cut off the power supply when welding starts. After that, only the capacitor bank provides power to the welding electrodes, protecting the power supply from the high current welding pulse. I am using a 12-volt, 90-watt power supply for this project. The power supply is used only to charge the capacitor bank. During welding, the power supply is automatically disconnected by the 12-volt light bulb circuit, so only the energy stored in the capacitor bank is delivered to the welding electrodes. This helps protect the power supply from the high current welding pulse. The negative terminal of the power supply is connected to the push button switch.
One idea becomes possibility. Keep on learning every day. Together we'll find a better way. Max Cyber, let's create. Build your future, don't hesitate. Ideas, tips, and DIY. Reach for dreams that touch the sky.
I am using copper welding electrodes that I made by modifying the copper pins from an industrial power plug. The copper pins were removed, reshaped, and installed as the welding electrodes for the spot welder project. I used a pair of 2.5 square millimeters duplex copper wires to connect the capacitor bank to the modified copper welding electrodes. The short, heavy gauge wires help reduce voltage drop and efficiently carry the high current welding pulse. The welding electrodes are connected directly to the positive and negative terminals of the capacitor bank. Electrode polarity is not critical for this type of capacitor discharge spot welder, so either electrode can be connected to the positive or negative terminal.
Every goal, learning together makes us whole. Max Cyber, come along.
The two copper welding electrodes are interchangeable. Either wire may be connected to either copper rod, as the electrode polarity is not critical for this capacitor discharge spot welder.
Creating greatness, singing the song. Every screw, every wire, every spark becomes a...
I fabricated a custom copper rod holder to securely support the welding electrodes. The holder keeps the copper rods properly aligned, provides a firm grip, and helps ensure stable contact during spot welding.
Every lesson helps us grow, there's always something new to know. Share your passion, share your smile, every effort is worthwhile. Side by side we'll make it through, creating something bright and new. Mike Cyber, let's create. The perfect time is never too late. Ideas, tips, and DIY. Together we can always try. Build with heart, build with pride. Keep your dreams right by your side. Join our journey, don't.
As you can see, the 12-volt light bulb turns on as soon as I weld the nickel strip. This shows that the energy stored in the capacitor bank is being discharged through the welding electrodes to create the weld. At the same time, the power supply is isolated from the high current welding pulse, helping protect it from overload. Once the weld is complete, the capacitors recharge from the 12-volt power supply, ready for the next spot weld. Default text. The push button is a very important part of this DIY spot welder. It gives you full control over the welding process because you can stop the current instantly by releasing the button.
Delay, we'll keep creating every day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Your support means more each year. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, like and share to spread the word. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss what we create.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's simple tips and ideas video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more DIY projects, tips, and ideas. See you in the next video. Thank you, and God bless.